Hello everyone, I'm Garry Wilkinson. I'm Head of Charity Partnerships for Vintage Cash Cow, and it's great to speak to you today about the service and about what Vintage Cash Cow is all about and how it can help you to raise money from your unsold and non-saleable donations. Remember, don't bin it, box it.
Here at Vintage Cash Cow, we have years of experience turning old vintage items into cash. We are now bringing that expertise and knowledge to the third sector with the launch of Vintage Cash Cow for Charities. With our fully managed service, you can send us your unsold and non-saleable donations from your supporters at no cost or risk to the charity. We cover all postage, handling, storage and selling overheads as part of our service. With years of knowledge in the vintage market, our team are experts in identifying and pricing items sent in to us. Our dedicated customer service team is on hand to provide any support or advice about the goods we accept and the service we provide. The huge volume of goods we receive, along with our expertise, ensures that you will receive competitive prices for your donated goods while reducing the risk of valuables being missed or undervalued. Once we've purchased your goods, we sort them into categories such as precious metals, coins, costume jewellery, medals and memorabilia, watches, cameras, old games and toys and many more. Items are then photographed by our specialist team. Our goods are sold through a network of worldwide traders and collectors. Vintage Cash Cow for Charities, the hassle-free, haggle-free way to sell your unsold, non-saleable vintage donations.
So how does the service work? Well, it's really simple. All you do is fill a box, and there's no limit on the size of the box. The only limit on the box is a weight limit. You can pack anything up to 30 kilograms. Now 30 kilograms is an awful lot of weight, so if a box is getting too heavy for you to lift, just seal that box up and start another box, because actually we can pick up multiple boxes. Just remember to let customer services know when you call you've got more than one box to collect, and they'll take all of the details and make sure they're picked up by parcel force. You send it to us free of charge. The cost of the postage is covered by us. When it arrives here, our team of appraisers will appraise the box, attribute it with a value. Our office team will offer you that amount for the box, and we make speedy payments straight to your charity. It's as simple as that. The whole process shouldn't take more than 5 working days from you sending a box in to receiving payment. So we make sure that the money goes straight into your tills where it can do the most good. So shortly you'll be receiving your Toblerone welcome pack through the post. That should arrive in the next few days. Toblerone welcome pack, for obvious reasons, it's shaped like a giant Toblerone. And this is because we know you get lots of things that come in through the shops, and we wanted to make this pack really memorable, so look out for that arriving. Now, what will be included in your Toblerone welcome pack is your welcome letter. Also included in the pack, your brochure. This is a really good document. It includes all the details of the different things that we buy and details in the back of some of the things that we don't accept as well. Really useful, lots and lots of images, so a really good document for you to refer to. You will also get a set of flashcards. These you can place in your sorting area on a hook, and again, if you're not sure about whether you want to put something in the box or not, whether it's something we can buy, you can check the images and see if it's something we would actually buy. You'll also get 2 posters. The posters are the same, but one is A2, that's this size, the other one is A3. And again, this is a sort of ready reckoner at a glance of the kind of things that we accept and also the kinds of things that we don't accept. And it also includes on the bottom our free phone customer service line. If you're in any kind of doubt as to what to send, give customer services a call and they will help you. And also, of course, when your box is ready, give them a call to arrange your free pickup from your shop. We also run a regular monthly competition which we call Top of the Shops, and this is a chance for the charity shop that sends in the most valuable box in that particular month to win £50 for their charity. And all we do is we see what the top box is and we send you £50. It's as simple as that. You have an opportunity to win that every month if you're our top shop. We will also send you a monthly newsletter which we call the Moose Letter. Thanks to our marketing department for that one. That will be sent by email, so you will receive that each month, so keep an eye out on that, because contained in there will be any other competitions that we might be running for that particular month. So keep an eye out for the newsletter and for the opportunity to make more for your charity. Also, as a special thank you for signing up for the service, we're going to add a 20% boost to the value of each of your first boxes. So that's the first box from each of your shops. So make that first box a really, really good one so you can maximise that extra 20%. Our dedicated customer service team are here to help. So if you're not sure what to put in the box or you have any queries about items you're thinking of sending to us, just give them a call. And when you have a box ready, give them a call on the free phone number in your brochure to arrange your free parcel force collection from your shop. So the most important thing about the service, and the one thing I want you to take away today, is that the service does not replace anything that you're doing at the moment. It's not designed to replace what you're selling in the shops. It's not designed to replace what you're selling online. It's not designed to replace what you're selling with local contacts that you've made over the years as a manager of the shop. It's actually complementing all of those things. So the service is not about the things you sell, it's actually about the things that you don't sell. What the service does is it offers you an outlet for your unsold and non-saleable donations. So these might be items that you've tried to sell in the shop already and they haven't sold, or they might be items that you wouldn't sell in the first place because they might be broken or damaged or tarnished or dented, or they might actually be things that as a charity you don't want to sell. So for example, a lot of cancer charities and hospices don't like to sell anything smoking related, so they wouldn't sell old pipes, cigarette cases, cigarette lighters and other smoking paraphernalia. You can send all of those to us in the box and still earn money from them. There's still value in those items even though you wouldn't sell them in the shop. And it is an offer that you really can refuse. So actually, if you send us a box of items and you're not happy with the offer that we provide, we will parcel everything back up and we will send it back to you free of charge. The stock remains yours until you've accepted an offer. What we would say is 99% of the offers that we make to charities are accepted because what you're sending us are the things you've already tried to sell in the shops. So why would you want them back? What's the outlet for them? Well, usually those things end up in the bin or they end up in recycling and they earn you pennies. And obviously we can pay more than that. So what I want you to do is think of us almost like the rag man, but for non-clothing. So if you think about when you get a donation of clothing, you open the bag, there are some things that are unsaleable. They'll go straight to rag. The saleable stuff, you'll steam it, you'll price it, you'll tag it, you'll hang it. Hopefully it sells to the first customer within 20 minutes, but of course that doesn't always happen and we know that. So what happens if it doesn't sell in your 2 weeks that you'll have them on display? Well, you'll take them off, you might send them to another shop. That shop might try them for a couple of weeks as well. If they still don't sell, you might mark them down. And then if they still don't sell, they go to rag. So there's a value at every level for that clothing. For the things we deal in, you don't have that rag man. Well, not until now. So what happens is, you try to sell them at full price, you send them round other shops, you mark them down, and if they still don't sell, what happens to them? Well, ultimately, they either end up in the bin or they end up in recycling and they earn you next to nothing. We provide you with an alternative for that stock. It really is an offer that you can refuse. So the goods remain yours until you've accepted an offer from us. So once you have a box filled, we organise a free pickup from your shop. We bring them into our centre here in Leeds and a team of our appraisers will appraise the box and distribute it with a value. You then get a telephone from a member of our office team with the value for the box, and if you're happy, we make that payment straight to you. It's as simple as that. Now, if for any reason you're not happy with the offer, we will put everything back in the box and we will send it back to you free of charge. And it is a completely free service. Remember, it costs you absolutely nothing. There are no sign-up fees, there are no ongoing costs, there are no commissions, and there's nothing deducted from the offer. If we make you an offer of £100 for a box, you receive £100. It's as simple as that. And there are no postage costs either. The pickup is free of charge, and if for any reason you're not happy with the offer, we will also return your items free of charge. So I mentioned before that it's not about perfection, and it really isn't. Things that are battered, broken, dented, tarnished, we'll still buy them from you. So we get a lot of things from charities, for example, broken watches. What will we do with a broken watch? Well, we'll put all those pieces together and we'll sell them on to a watch repairer or a watch restorer. Same for cameras as well. A huge amount of what we get from Charities, in fact probably the biggest single items that we get from Charities, is costume jewellery. We know that you're inundated with costume jewellery. So what do? Well, you sell the best stuff in your shops. But then by the time you've sold that, you've had another supply of the best stuff to sell again. So the costume jewellery that's not quite as good, not counting of course all the broken and damaged items, never ever gets to the shop floor. So what do you do with them? Well, often they get thrown away, they end up in the bin and they earn you nothing. You can put all of that costume jewellery into a box for us. It doesn't have to be old, it doesn't have to be antique, it can be anything. Put it in a box to us. If there's anything nice hiding in there, some odd bits of gold or silver that might have been missed, some really nice beads that you might have missed that might be really saleable, we'll take all of those out, sort through everything and pay you proper prices for them. And that's another great thing about what we do. You don't have to sort everything before you put it in the box. Just put everything straight in the box, we'll do all the sorting for you. Spend as little time as you can on putting the boxes together. We want it to be all profit for you. The third thing we get lots of, metal. We get an awful lot of non-precious metals, brass, pewter, copper and silver plate. And that's why we launched our metal price promise. And that guarantees that you will earn a minimum of £1 a kilo on brass, pewter, copper and silver plate. Now of course, if the market is better and if prices are higher, we will pay you more. For example, at the moment, silver is over £2 a kilo, but we guarantee it will never fall below £1. And often these were the items that Charities were putting into recycling buckets that were earning 5 or 10 pence a kilo. So if all you do is fill your boxes with non-precious metals, you can earn far more with us. So I hope that's given you a bit of an insight as to what we do here and how we can help you to raise more money from your unsold and non-saleable donations. So good luck with your boxes, and remember, there really is no catch. However, don't just take my word for it. We're working with over 260 different charities. Here's what some of them say.